The 2023 Honda CR-V is completely redesigned for the 2023 model year. It comes in 4 trim levels, but the EXL, which is not a hybrid, will be their volume seller as the hybrid trim levels are so hard to find. So let's take a look at the EXL all-wheel drive non-hybrid in this video. Let's start with the back of the CR-V. The CR-V has all LED tail lights with the Honda logo in the middle and the CR-V badge at the bottom left. It doesn't seem to have changed much from the last redesign. The side profile of the CR-V is predominantly defined by the character line going from the lower taillight to the side mirror, ending at the front LED headlight module. You also have black mudguards and fender covers on this model, which are very well hidden by the black color of this particular CR-V. Coming to the front, you have all LED high and low beams, turn signals, and the daytime running lights. The bottom front of the CR-V kind of looks like a bow tie. Do you see it? Alrighty, let's talk about the powerhouse that runs the CR-V. All non-hybrid CR-Vs come with a 1.5-liter turbo 4-cylinder engine, which produces 190 horsepower and 179 pound-feet of torque. What's important here is that 179 torque number is produced at a very low 1700 RPM. That should help the CR-V accelerate fairly quickly without too much effort. Let's talk about the interior. It is very nice to see this trim level with the 2% memory seats as standard. Here are your side mirror controls as well as small storage in the door pocket. The door panels are made with a combination of durable hard plastic, some piano black trim, as well as a leather padding for your elbows to rest. Alrighty, let's hop on in the CR-V. This is a point of view from the driver's seat for a 6-foot person. Here is a 5'8", and here is if you're taller than 6 feet. The seat was set in its middle height level position. Here is your trunk open and traction control button. On the steering wheel you have your media controls. Behind them is your headlight and turn signal stock. And to the right you have your Honda sensing controls. And behind it you have your front and rear wiper controls. Let's now start up the engine. As you can see, there is a 7-inch driver information screen on the left and your speedometer analog dial is on the right. And here is your engine start stop button. Here is the centerpiece. The 9-inch multimedia touchscreen supports both Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It has a physical home and back buttons as well as a volume knob. A moment of silence for the cars without a volume knob. Here are your air vent movers. Use them to redirect the air as well as completely shutting the air off by moving them up or down. The climate control knobs are also very tactile. Each of them have a cute little screen inside of them that changes based on your input. I love the little things. The front driver and passenger gets a 3-level heated but not cooled seat options. Here are your chargers. The cigarette lighter style, a USB-C, USB-A, and there's a wireless charger as well. Here is your gear shifter, your drive mode settings, as you can see reflected in the screen, your hill descent control button, a parking brake, and brake hold. Here are your cup holders. That is your normal Honda CR-V key. There is a button on the side here which actually pops out the key from inside the fob. We'll get back to that later. Inside of the center console there is a place for small things. Just bring it out. This is about 9 inches deep. Trust me, I measured. There you go. Moving on. Here is your passenger side door. There's a standard size glove box under the dash. Here is your auto dimming rear view mirror. Above it we're looking at the cabin light controls as well as the controls for the sunroof. Venting open, close, sunroof open, and close. Here is your left light, the right light, and in the middle you have your automatic cabin lights for when the door opens and closes. Walking into the back seat of the CR-V, the door panel construction stays the same durable hard plastics, piano black trim, and soft leather for your elbows. There's also a small door pocket for your water bottles and some random things. Walking in, the door opens nice and wide so you can fit things such as a car seat very easily. The seats are currently in their recline position, but we'll talk more about that in a second. Behind the center console, you just have the two air vents, and that is all. Here I have set up the seat so that one is reclined and you can see just how much it reclines as the other ones are straight up. Alright guys, in the back seat of the Honda CR-V EXL. Plenty of space here, at least 4 inches of space. 5 inches. I stand corrected. One seat back pocket. There's no seat back pocket over there. The seat is in its non-reclined position. Two cup holders in the middle here. Handrest if you don't have a passenger in the middle. Let's see how it fares when we recline. Alright, so to recline, there's a latch here on your right shoulder for this seat. Pull. It reclines just easy. You could spend a lot of hours in the seat when it's reclined. It is very good. Not only the seat back reclines, but what you're sitting on, the seat actually adjusts itself. So what happens is it either moves forward or comes back as you recline. So it helps you get some extra thigh support, which is really good. I really like that. Even in its most reclined position, I don't think you would lose that much trunk space, unless you have it filled with stuff. To open the tailgate, simply single press the button under the Honda logo next to the rear camera and above the license plate. Looking under the cargo floor, you have a spare tire, a jack, and some tools required for a tire change in case you have a flat. The cargo floor can be adjusted. You can simply bring the cargo floor up like so to have an angle towards the inside of the car, or you can bring it up all the way to have a flat cargo floor like so. Or lastly, you can keep it in the original position and take advantage of the lip at the end, which stops your stuff from rolling and hitting your tailgate. Alright, so to show you guys how much space there is inside of this trunk, I'll get in. Remember, I'm 6 feet tall. My legs almost fit in, as you can see. On either side of me there is a light, and on the right side there is a cigarette lighter style outlet as well. On the left is just the light. From the back of the car to the second row seat, the trunk is about 3.5 feet deep. I hope this completely unscientific way helps you. To auto close the tailgate, simply single press the button inside of the tailgate. The CR-V comes equipped with 18-inch wheels wrapped in Bridgestone Ecopia tires. Remember, this is a EXL trim, which is focused on comfort, not sport or handling, so these tires will work just fine. Let's talk about this key. There is auto start on here as well. But more importantly, I want to talk about this little button. When you press it, that key comes out. So if you ever have a dead remote, you can just put that key in your door and it will unlock the door for you. But then how would you start the car? Well, if your battery is dead, you can still hold the key fob right up to the start stop button and press the start stop button with the fob itself, and that will still turn on the car. Hope that helps. According to the window sticker, this CR-V comes in at $36,505. I wanted to take a second and say thank you to Performance Kings Honda in Mason, Ohio at the Kings Auto Mall for lending me the CR-V to be able to make this video for you guys. They have a pretty good inventory of all kinds of Honda vehicles. Check them out. Here are some of the CR-Vs they have. You can see there's red, blue, as well as a white color. I'm really fond of that blue, by the way. It looks really good in person. And if you guys like the video, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment on the video. I'll be making a lot more of these. I'll see you next time.